where you can say an inappropriate, rude thing, which, by the way, Black people can say things to white people all the time and they never get canceled. There's no backlashing about this. I want to live in a country where people are allowed to say what they want unashamedly. And you
Well,
will
go on
not
then,
have
say
free,
it. Say
you
the
will
M.
not have
Go on,
free
say.
speech.
Go on, say the M word. Go on.
No, hang
on.
Invite. No.
No.
I don't want you to invite this woman to say a racially harmful term in front of me because I'm the only on here. So if she says it, I'm the victim of it. So please don't invite her for ratings to call me the N-word because that's basically what it's going to be. There's a bunch of white people up here. You and one on the left here, and asking her to say the N-word while I'm here is ridiculous. You would not sit here with a Jewish person and say, please use a Jewish slur in front of this Jewish. It's ridiculous. I understand you don't have any bad intent, Piers. I understand what you're trying to do, but we already know she's racist, and I don't want to invite a racial harm to me.
I hear you.
Calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, what we have here is a guy crashing out and completely losing his mind over somebody saying or somebody instigating for him to a woman to say the N-word. And it's really quite interesting because the N-word is just a word. And I don't know why people are freaking out about it because it's just a word. It can't hurt you unless you're a sensitive little bitch and you just can't handle it. Well, what we have here is this guy crashing out about this type of thing, and of course, as you can see on the Piers Morgan show, he's crying out about it, and he doesn't like it. Well, he also says that he wasn't angry about the use of the word, right? He was angry that Piers Morgan was demanding her or asking her to say the N-word, and that's what made him angry. That's what made him up, is because he's very used to the N-word. Listen, there are so many Black people that use the N-word and not necessarily the word N-G-A-A, N-I-G-G-A, which is the non-aggressive term, all right? And how many Black people say it? Almost everybody. I say it at times. It's pointless. And when I have white friends that say it, I don't really take offense to it because it's a damn word. Why are people getting offended by words? Without further ado, here's this guy really just trying to explain himself onto why he was so upset about the word, right?
By the time I got to the end, my thing was, and some people, I got all these, I sent you a couple, I think one of them, I got so many racist emails and tweets and which always happens when I go on TV, right? But this was very particular because people thought the right was, or the conservative racist right was saying like, he chimped out. That's what they always say, right? That's the language they use, right? That I chimped out over the N-word, that I got so upset about the N-word, and people missed the point. I wasn't angry at the prospect of hearing the N-word. I hear the N-word all the time, right? I was frustrated with Piers for trying to create a space to invite someone or dare someone to use that word because he shouldn't be able to do that, right? Like if I'm the only Black, like again, if they were, it would be like me saying, yo, you won't say the B word, you won't say it, call him one, go ahead. Right? Like, who am I to invite you to do that to prove you're sexist?
I feel like that. Yeah, so he is very upset about it. He's not happy, and yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it is over the N-word of this woman named Shiloh that just ended up saying this N-word to a young Black kid that stole from her young child. And you know what? It happens. And he's even said before, right? Like, I've heard the N-word all the time. It's like, that's not a big deal. It's like, yeah, because Black people almost say it religiously. Like, if you go listen to the Boondocks or watch the Boondocks, you can hear Black people say it every other time. And I'm not saying the Boondocks is necessarily a representation of Black people, but you do hear it every time you hear near to a Black person. They say the N-word a lot. It's like it's almost like a bloody ritual to them. And of course, they have this typical mantra where like, oh, well, white people can't say this, right? Like they always say that. Then on top of that, it's just like it's such a big deal, right? In the case of where the N-word passed, right? That's a constant thing that goes on or whatever, because if you have a Black friend, you're like, I have the N-word pass or whatever, stuff like that. And it's a constant thing. And what this guy doesn't seem to understand is that he is immensely offended or emotionally attached to the word N-word, and to where he doesn't have his emotions in check. And this is what offends him. It's really quite annoying. I don't know why Black people or anybody is offended by a word, let alone the N-word, because it's stupid. First off, it's overused. Two, who cares who uses it? And it doesn't harm you. It doesn't do anything. It's like, maybe it's like, if the person's racist, like, okay, and you just walk away. The real danger is if somebody uses that said racism and try to hurt you in some kind of way, not by using the word, but by actually attacking you physically or trying to remove you for whatever reason because of the color of your skin. That's the actual issue here. But any other issue is stupid. So what we have here is happened out in Minnesota where people are going out to protest about this woman using the N-word to this toddler, to this child, right? And they also are going so far as to want to prosecute or jail people for using the N-word, which is insanity to me. Like, these people are so anti-free speech. It's insanity. Like, what are we doing here?
The community in Rochester gathering to rally and call for charges for a woman seen using racial slurs in a video that went viral last week. Crowdfunding sites are now seeing hundreds of thousands of dollars raised for both the woman and the family on the receiving end of those comments.
Yeah, a lot of people talking about this story. Fox 9's Rob Olson was there for that rally today and joins us now live in Rochester. Rob, really quite the situation down in southeast Minnesota tonight.
Yeah, it's been a week now since this happened, and it really keeps growing here. The emotions keep growing, and the response keeps growing as well. There's going to be another rally here at Soldiers Field Park in Rochester, due to start here at any minute. There'll be a town hall meeting hosted by the NCAA Rochester, the NAACP in Rochester. That will happen on Wednesday evening, and of course that noon rally today, where people are very, very emotional about what happened and really also what's happened since.
We need to stand together for the right of all people.
On the steps of Rochester City Hall, a crowd of about 75 people called for unity in the face of racism.
Our city is facing a crisis that has become far too familiar. Hate crimes and acts of racism are on an uptick in our community.
A rally that also called for criminal charges against a woman caught on video in a video that's gone global.
Justice needs to be more than a word right now. It needs to become a standard. Okay?
It was 1 week ago in this Rochester playground when a white woman was overheard using a racial slur towards a 5-year-old boy. She'd accused the boy of trying to steal from her own toddler's diaper bag. A bystander confronted her, and the video, which we are not showing and in which she repeated the slurs, soon went viral. The woman, named Shiloh, then launched a fundraiser to protect her own family. It's raised nearly $700,000. She writes that they fear they might have to move after extreme threats online, and donations have come with even more incendiary racial comments.
Honestly, the incident itself was horrific, accosting a child and then apparently prideful about it, but the fundraising after has just really thrown folks for a loop, including myself.
Racism has got to go! In both the rally and the brief march that followed came more calls, again, for criminal charges. Police did finish their investigation over the weekend. The city and county attorneys will now decide if, in fact, any laws were broken.
Well, we want her to be prosecuted, and we want to continue spreading love. You got to spread love.
Again, no word on exactly how long it could take to decide if there's any criminal charges here, whether it's city or county level, misdemeanor or felony level. We'll be waiting on that as they review this incident to see, again, if there's a crime here or not. The NAACP did have a fundraiser as well for the family of the child involved in this. That fundraiser went more than $300,000. They've since shut it down, but they say that will go to help that family as well as support other social justice issues. Live in Rochester, Rob Olson, Fox 9.
Yeah, a story that has now made national news, so we are staying on top of this, of course. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, so what you have here is that these people are going out and saying that that you should be arrested for saying the N-word. That's asinine here. What are we doing? Like, again, this is why I cannot stand these leftists. I can't stand black people in this essence, because all they do is play victim. We're the crybabies. We are heard. Oh, the white people are against us. Oh, my mama, I'm a victim. It's like so sick and tired of it, dude. It is so annoying. And this is where you'll actually get racism, by the way. See what happens. See what happens when you put this woman in jail for saying a word, violating her freedom of speech, her First Amendment, and then you'll get actual true racism because I would be on her side. Because why would I want somebody jailed for a word? What do you want? You demand that she be jailed? She be prosecuted for a word? Like, are you black people sane? Are you black people even right? I would love to go to Massachusetts and talk to these people and be like, okay, so I'm going to ban you for saying the word cracker. Or I'm going to ban you for saying the word, oh, I don't know, hydrix or mushroom on a pie. Because if that word offends me, then you should be prosecuted for it. It's insane. It's actually insane. And this is where we are in society, where black people want other people prosecuted, specifically white people, prosecuted for saying the N-word for the freedom of speech. That's insanity to me. This is where we are. It's insane. And I probably shouldn't have said the actual word cracker either, because that's not a good word to say to white people. But of course, we have a double standard in this community. We have a double standard on YouTube, where if you say the word cracker or you say the N-word, you're going to be punished severely. Your channel is going to be taken down for saying that word than saying the word cracker. That's just the facts. So, again, it's like, if you guys think that she's bad for saying the N-word, you guys are triple as bad for trying to remove her ability for freedom of speech. You are worse. Because she's saying a word, you don't like it, so you want her prosecuted, you want her in jail. That's insane. We're going to be watching this here, so you guys get an understanding of what's been going on in the society, where they have a town hall over a word of a woman saying this. This is so stupid.
Is in the national spotlight after a video of a woman using a racial slur against a 5-year-old boy at a Rochester playground went viral. Tonight, Rochester leaders vowed to get justice for that boy. The NAACP hosted a town hall and demanded action be taken. Jennifer Hoff has more on what happens next in this case. Jennifer?
Julie, besides this town hall, the mayor pointing to new initiatives the city has implemented recently, because this isn't isolated and is one of several high-profile incidents in just the last year.
First and foremost, I want to thank the NAACP for putting on this event.
A community gathered.
I'll be moderating.
Not because they wanted to, rather they said they had to.
It's not okay here. We're not going to tolerate it here.
Rochester Mayor Kim Norton and other leaders condemning a now viral video.
It is my business. You call him
showing a man confronting a woman for calling a boy a racial slur.
Okay. All right, that's what you say.
Shiloh Hendricks accusing the 5-year-old of stealing from her toddler's diaper bag at a park, repeating the word several times and gesturing. The group demanding she's held accountable.
At this time, we're strongly recommending that the city attorney and or the county attorney explore every law on the books that can hold this woman accountable for what she did.
Rochester police say it's
So what we have here is that we have black people and Democrats are demanding this woman be arrested to prosecute her for saying the N-word. And this woman has been attacked, doxxed, everything of the sort. So what you're saying is, if you say the N-word, you are giving black people and other people the right to dox, to attack, to threaten somebody, and to prosecute them and jail them for saying the N-word. Let that sink in. That's what you're doing. This is what the Democrats are doing here. It's insanity. And like I said, if she goes to jail, if she is prosecuted for this, you're going to have a race problem that you can never seen before, because it is a double-edged sword. Because what are we going to do? Start arresting black people for saying the word now? Come on.
Completed an investigation, although it's unclear what they found, asking the community for patience at a time when there have been several recent racist incidents, from slurs spray painted on a lawmaker's home and spelled out in a fence near a school.
America has a past that we need to educate ourselves on. okay? And it doesn't take very much to learn that, yeah, if it's not my child, it'll be your child.
Hendricks has also since launched a fundraiser, further frustrating the people here.
We will not let a 5-year-old suffer while grown women profits from hate.
The boy's family also spoke out for the first time in a statement. They were
Profits from hate. Really? Profits from hate. That's because this woman, for saying the word, is being doxxed, attacked, and all the above. So she needs money to be able to move or quietly relocate, so that way she doesn't have to deal with these problems. If anything, the hate is coming from the people that are attacking her, threatening her life because she said a word. That's like saying, "Oh, hey, you bitch over there," and then the person all of a sudden the person has the right to attack me, has the right to dox me, has a right to threaten my family. Are we, my family, my friends? Is that what we're doing here? That makes no sense. This is why I cannot stand these people. I cannot stand the fact that the Democrats are going so far to jail somebody over freedom of speech. This is the reason why the Constitution is so vital here, because Democrats are trying to trample over it every step to the match that they get, and they're continuously trying to use the racism for black people to try to do that. That's the true reality here. Why would we jail somebody over a word? It is asinine to me. This is where we are at right here with all this stupidity, and it is what I have been seeing now, what black fatigue that's been going around, and I understand it, where black people, white people, black people are tired of black people acting like this, where they're having the moral authority, where they're getting the ability to jail people over words now. That's what they want. That's insane. I keep repeating myself because it doesn't make any bloody sense on why would we even do this to people. And Democrats are just straight out coming out the gate and doing it. We need to add final point here is that we had a man here that says we need to educate people of America because we have racism and we have what we did in the past. What people did in the past is what people did in the past. And what's been going on here and why she's getting so much help is because of the black fatigue that is being pushed on by black people like you that is making this worse. So again, we all know on what America did. It's no surprise here. I think everybody knows what America did, but we're not condoning it. But you're just trying to use this to jail somebody because you're a racist. And you're saying for love, but it's not love. It's just you to make political points and get higher in power. I know what you're doing. So, yeah, this is insane here, guys. I can't believe it. And it's so stupid that this is happening. But let them behold, leave it to black people to try to violate the First Amendment and leave it to Democrats to help them with that. By all means. All right, guys, that's it for the video. I just got to share. As always, take care, my friends.